What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a customer support system and automate all the customer support processes using make.com. Let's get started. First thing we will do is create a form on Google Forms. Here, I'll rename my form to customer support form. So below you can add the various questions you like the customer or the client to fill in. So the first one could be their name. So here you can say, what is your full name? And then you can give it as a short answer. You can make this field as required. Then we can add another question. Here we're going to ask for their email. You can choose short answer and then make this field as required. You can also add another question like, where are you located? Here we can ask for a short answer, make this field required. Because I'm creating a customer support system for an accounting firm, the third question could be, what type of accounting services are you looking for? For example, tax preparation, audit, or consulting. Choose to add a short answer that will be able to be accommodated on our CRM. And then we can add a last question as, what is the size of your company, number of employees, and revenue? They can add the details down below right here. All these details that we collect on our form, we're going to add them on our CRM. In this example, I'm using Monday as my CRM. You can see here we have annex clients, or the clients that we have on our accounting firm. We will list them down below. Now, since I want to add those customers who have filled in our form and would like help from our customer service, click on the plus, and then on board, I'll click on new board. And then here I'll rename my board, then click on create board. Monday just created our board for us, so we're not going to need this one, so we're going to delete this one. And then for all the details right here, we can delete them too. Now this one is going to be the column where we add our full name. I'll click on the three dots right here, and then on settings, change item terminology. Here I'll add the full name and then click on change. That's perfect. I don't want to sort our data. Now here we have our person, so here we can rename this to assignee. This status is perfect. After we receive a query from a client, we can either be working on it, we can be done, or we can be stuck. Let's click on apply. For the date, here we can rename this to date added. Here we have the full name, so we have the column for the full name. So we're going to add the email address, location, accounting service, and the size of the company. The first one we're going to add is the email. So here, search for email. Here we're going to add our email field. We can also add another field right here for the phone number. So here, what is the phone number? And then make this field required. We can add another field for phone number. So search for phone. The other field could be location. So location. And the other one could be type of service. So here we're going to choose text and add type of service. You can choose to lengthen it. And then the last one is size of company. Here we're still going to choose text and rename this to size of company. So now, if a customer fills in our form right here, we're going to add our data on our CRM right here by setting up an automation on make.com. On make.com, I'm going to search for Google Forms and then click on Google Forms. Here, we're going to watch for responses. So that will be our trigger. Here, I'll create a new connection and rename my connection to customer support. And then click on sign in with Google. After creating a connection between Google Forms and make.com, here you will add your form ID. Now, if you don't know your form ID, you can search it and then add the title of your document. So mine is called customer support form. And then click on OK. It got the form ID. The limit you can choose to add it as 2 for now. and then click on OK. And then to choose where to start, we're going to choose from now, and then click on OK. When we go back to our form, here we can decide to preview our form. We can fill in our details. So here I'm going to add my name as Dennis. My email, I'm going to start dennis@gmail.com. I'm going to use this as my phone number example. Here I'm going to say Miami. Here you can say consulting. And then you can say 12 people. See, we'll receive our data right here. I'll click on submit and then run. And here you will see that we have all the answers to our questions. So what is your full name? My full name is Dennis. Email address, you'll get that at answers, and then click on one, you'll see the email address. For location, click on answers and then collection, and you see Miami. For the type of accounting services, you'll see consulting. Phone number, you'll see my phone number right here. And for the size of my the company, you'll see 12 right here. So now we have created a connection between Google Forms and make.com, and every single response to our questions on our form, we are getting those responses on our automation right here. Now, to add this data to our CRM right here, we'll need to add the items on monday.com. So search for Monday, and then here, search for create an item. Like we did previously with the Google Forms, we're going to create a connection between Monday and make.com. To add the connection, you will need an API key. So on Monday, click on your profile and on administration. On administration, click on connection, then on API, and you'll see your API token. All you have to do is just copy it and then add it right here by pasting it, and then click on save. For the item name, you can choose to add the full name. So here on the answer, I'll choose just to add the full name. For the board ID, I'll choose customer support. For the group ID, we could have renamed our group to customer support. All you have to do is just refresh it and then click on customer support. Here we'll add the column values that we'd like to add on our CRM. So the first one will be assignee. Assignee will be myself because I'm the only one. And the next column will be the data dead. For the data dead, we're going to use the create time. The next column will be email. For the email, here we're going to pick the email. So the value here and the text. So I'm going to use this. Location. Here we'll need the latitude and longitude. I'll just choose to add the location value. The other column will be phone. Here are the digits. We'll add the value right here. Country code, for now we can add US as our country code. The other column that we'll add is size of company. Here the value will be our value right here. The other thing we'll add is the status here. So the status will add working on it as our status. And then lastly, what we'll add is the type of service. And then here on our type of service, we'll find the value. On answers, then click on the value and then click on OK. It's not letting us close because we haven't added the values right here. Since our location is Miami, we're going to input the raw data and then come and update it later. So for the longitude, we're going to choose this as our longitude, then add it right here, and then click on OK. On our form, we can add the data again. So let's repeat what we did previously. To see if we'll receive our form details right here and add them to our CRM right here, all you have to do is click on submit. And then on our automation, click on run, and you'll see that we received all the details right here. So here we have we're getting the full name, the email, the location, the type of service, phone number, and the size of our company. And we are adding all that data to our CRM right here. When we go back to our CRM, you see we have our full name, we have our status, the date it was created, the email, the phone number, location, service, and size of our company. With this information that we are receiving right here, we can send a confirmation email to our customer who just submitted the form. To do that, here I'll choose on email. Now, in your case, you'll choose send an email because you're going to send an email to that particular client. But I'm going to choose to create a draft since this is just an example automation that I'm creating to show you how you can set up a customer support system. Now, I'll create a connection between my email and make.com. And after creating a connection, I'll choose draft folder. And then for our email address, we're going to get our email address of our client or customer right here. Then here we can write the subject line and the content of our email. Our subject line, a reply to your recent inquiry. Then for the content of the email, you can say hi. And then here, I'll choose the full name as a name. So hi, name. Thank you for reaching out to us. We have received your message and appreciate you taking the time to contact us. Our team is currently reviewing your inquiry and we'll get back to you within the next 24 hours with a detailed response. In the meantime, if you have additional information to share, please feel free to reply to this email. We value your business and are committed to providing the best possible support. Best regards, Dennis. Here we can say Lax Automation and then click on OK. We can also decide to notify our team that a new form has been submitted with the details of the customer who submitted the details. In this case, I'm going to assume that our team is using Slack for communication. I'll search for Slack on our apps and then click on create a message. I'll choose our channel from the list. And for the public channel, I'm going to choose Lax as our channel. The message could be in the lines of, hey team, just a heads up that a new customer support form has been submitted. So we're just notifying the team that they need to take a look at the new form that has been submitted by our customer or client. You can choose to add blocks right here, but for this example, I'm going to choose not to add the blocks, then click on OK. Now our automation has been created where we are receiving all the details that our customer filled in our form. We are adding the data to our CRM and then notifying the customer that we just received their response and we are working on it. And with this module right here, we are notifying the team that a form has been submitted and they need to start working on it. To see if our form is working properly, we're going to submit a new form. So back to our form here, I'll click on submit another response. Here we can add different details. This time around, I'll say Kevin James. The email could be kj@gmail.com. Another phone number. Location, we can say Miami. For the service, you can say tax preparation. The size of the company, you can say there are 15 people in the company. Then click on submit. On automation, I'll run automation again. We got the information of Kevin James, the email, location, service, phone number, size, and size of the company. On our CRM, we have the full name of our customer, who was Kevin James. The status is working on it. We have their email address, their phone number, their location, the type of service, and the size of their company. All this data we added from our form via our automation right here. And when we go to our email, you'll see we have one draft right here. So when we click on it, you'll see our email right here. So hi, Kevin James. Thank you for reaching out to us. We received your message and appreciate you taking the time to contact us. Our team is reviewing your inquiry and we'll get back to you in the next 24 hours with a detailed response. Reply to us if you have any more questions. We value your business and are committed to providing the best possible support. All the best, Lax Automation. On our Slack channel, you will see that now we are notifying our team that there's a new form that has been submitted by a new customer. So here you can see that, hey team, just a heads up that a new customer support form has been submitted. And then you can see Peter is the one who is notifying the team that a new customer support form has been submitted. And this automation only performs the function of receiving the responses from a form, adding the data to our CRM, sending an email response to the customer who submitted the form. We're here confirming that we got their response and then notifying the team that a new form has been submitted. We can also create another automation after the problem the customer submitted has been solved. Since we are waiting for the status to change to done, so we're going to search for Monday. Automation, we're going to click on watchboards column values as our trigger. It's going to ask us to create a webhook. We can name our webhook right here to customer support. And then for the board, we're going to choose our customer support board. We're going to choose items column value update and then click on save. It's going to give us an address right here, which we're going to copy the address to our clipboard. Then on our CRM, we're going to click on automate, search for webhooks, and choose the one that says when status changes to something, send a webhook. Click add to board. Then here we're going to use another account. The URL that we copied right here, we're going to paste it over here and then click on connect. So we want when status changes to done, we want to send a webhook. So click on OK. And then here we can test if our webhook is working. So we can run this module. We can change this one back to working on it and then click on done to see if our CRM works. So we can see it runs successfully. And here we are getting the details of our customer right here. So our customer was Dennis, and we're getting the post name Dennis right here. With our webhook connected, we can choose to get the details of the particular customer. We're going to do that by clicking on Monday and then getting an item. So here, search for get an item. For the ID, we're going to use the Pulse ID. So just click on the Pulse ID. For the board ID, we're going to choose customer support. If we turn this back to working on it and then run our module, we can choose to wait for new data. And then here, change it to done. You'll see that it runs successfully. Here we were using Dennis as our customer name. And now we get all the details right here of our customer. So we're getting the assignee, the status, email, the phone number, the location, the type of service, and the size of the company. With our details, we can now send an email to our customer telling them that we've solved their issue. To do that here, I'll search for email. If you are working with a real client, you will pick send an email as your module. Because since this is an example, I'll just choose to create a draft. Create a connection between your email and make.com. And after creating a connection, here I'll choose a folder. My folder is going to be draft, and the email is going to go to our client. So here I'll pick the email. So the email is right here. And then now customize the subject line and the content of our email. Our subject line could be on the lines of your recent inquiry issue has been resolved. And then for the email, you're saying, hi, name. I'm pleased to inform you that the issue you raised has been successfully resolved. Our team has addressed the problem and everything should now be functioning as expected. If you have any further questions or encountered any other issues, please do not hesitate to reach out. We are here to help and ensure that you have the best possible experience in our service. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Best regards, Dennis. And click on OK. We can congratulate our team on successfully resolving the issue of our customer. Here we're going to search for Slack and then create a message. We're going to choose from the list. For our channel, we're going to choose Lux as our channel. For the message, could be in the lines of excellent work, everyone. Congrats on successfully resolving the customer's issue that was submitted via the support form. Thank you for your swift and effective collaboration. And here you can add the name. Let's say the team leader, whose name is Peter. Then click on OK. And let's see if our automation works successfully. To run automation, all you have to do is just click on run once. Then click on wait for new data. On our CRM, we choose now to change the status of Kevin to done. And over here, you see that our system ran successfully. So here we're getting the data of Kevin James. We're getting all his details right here, including phone number, email, status, assignee, the date he was ordered, and the location. We also sending them a draft email and sending our team a Slack message. So on drafts, we can refresh our drafts. You can see we have, this was a previous email. Now we have a recent email. It's going to Kevin James email. And our subject line is your recent inquiry issue has been resolved. And for the emails, It's on the lines of, "Hi, Kevin James. I'm pleased to inform you that the issue raised has been successfully resolved. Our team has addressed the problem, and everything should now be functioning as expected. If you have any further questions or encounter any issues, please do not hesitate to reach out. We are here to help and ensure that you have the best possible experience with our services. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Best regards, Dennis." Now, for our team, we are sending them this message. We're saying, "Excellent work, everyone. Congrats on successfully resolving the customer's issue that was submitted via the support form. Thanks for your swift and effective collaboration, Peter." We are automating all that process using this automation right here. So this is a simple customer support system automation that you can set up right now and automate the customer support process in your business or organization. If you have any other automation that you'd like for me to create, comment down below in the comment section. If I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll create a future video showing you how to set up the automation from scratch. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.